Why do we need to measure angles in anything other than just degrees? The reason is that the choice of 360 degrees in a circle is merely a historical accident. The Egyptians used it because it matched the number of days in their calendar, and ever since it has been adopted elsewhere. Can we devise a measure that does not depend on planet, but is a more fundamental property of the circle? Along the perimeter of a circular field is a running track. At the center of the field is a running coach. Coach has a very accurate device to measure angles, but he has no way to measure distance. On the eastmost point of the track is a boy who has a device to measure distance, but no way to measure angles. He starts running in a counterclockwise direction until his coach signals him to stop. The coach stops the boy at an angle A from where he started. The boy stops at point X. And he observes that the distance he has run is d1 meters. Coach signals the boy to continue running and stops when the boy makes an angle A from X. The boy stops at point Y. The boy forgets to measure the distance covered d2. After the run, the coach asks the boy what was the distance he first ran. The boy replies d1 meters. How much did you run the second time? The coach asked. The boy responds that he forgot to measure it. Can we infer d2 given both angles measured by the coach and the distance d1 measured by the boy? What will d2 divided by d1 be? Please pause and think. Will it be more than 1 but less than 2? Will it be exactly 1? Or will it be more than 0.5 but less than 1? Or is the correct answer that the boy should be less forgetful instead of using math to measure d2? Now d2 was silly and B is the right choice and d2 equals d1. But how can we be sure? Let's rotate the arc d2 clockwise until the line from center to X is due east. The arcs d2 and d1 overlap each other perfectly, so arc length d2 must be the same as arc length d1. Notice we didn't specify what A was. It could be any angle. d2 will equal d1 simply because angle A at the center created by the two arcs are the same.